How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm That Fishing Noob out here again on the old familiar little pond. Got with me a Shimano SLX DC and a little popper. Recently purchased popper because I said I needed to purchase one, so I did. However, I didn't purchase the one that I was planning on purchasing because I ran out of money. So I gotta wait for the next budget. Anyways, I'm hoping to get a popper bite this morning. It's not really morning time though. It's like, I think it's 1. It's kind of cold. Like, it's winter in Texas now for the next like 2 weeks, and then it'll go back to summertime, and then, you know, I don't know. Texas is back. How you guys doing? Hope that you're doing well wherever you are. I have a random question as well. Do any of you podcast, or do you know the whole behind the scenes of podcasting? The reason why I'm asking is because I listen to a lot of podcasts well, I wouldn't say a lot, but to name a couple, I listen to Dave Ramsey Network, of course, Mr. Dave Ramsey himself, listen to Dr. John Deloney, every once in a while, Ken Coleman, from that business good stuff. Also, if you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he is Dave Ramsey. He is the financial guru of all the things, so Financial Peace University, getting out of debt, being debt-free, all those things. And if you don't know who Dr. John Deloney is, he and his co-hosts, if he has some, work on and counsel individuals through like life and marital stuff and like dating stuff and just like heavy topics like abuse and neglect, kind of just like depression, all these crazy heavy things. And Ken Coleman is like financial and Dr. John Deloney psychological world, but for business. So his bread and butter is like business mindset and kind of business strategies, business behaviors. So those are the big three. I also listen to Andrew Hayes over at Tackle Talk for that bass fishing wisdom, bass fishing goodness. It's always good. Always nice to also hear that intro from Bill Dance. So with all that, I think it would be fun to start a podcast. Disclaimer, I don't have all of the wisdom in the world. I just think it would be a fun, different media. I think I'd enjoy it. So if you have any information on that, then let me know down below in the comments. I've already looked up online like stuff, but oh, that was close. I always prefer information to come from other people rather than just like random Google searches. The thing that I find interesting about this popper is it reminds me of a spook. Like kind of just like the noise of it and the balls, metal balls or whatever it has in it. Reminds me of a spook. So it's like a spook, but it has like an open mouth, a hollow open mouth, which is cool. I think I just spooked it. So I'm noticing like I can walk this, which I wasn't really expecting to be able to do. So it's kind of like a spook in that sense. But then also you get that bloop popper noise too, if you work it just right. Oh, fish came up and got it. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice. This right here is our first popper fish. There you go. Little guy came over here, the little popper. That was fun. Thanks for that. You are the first fish that got my popper. Sweet. That was intense. He had like 2 trebles in his face. Or in his mouth, rather, not his face. So I'm realizing, as I learn how to use a popper, I can get a more consistent, like, bloop noise out of it when I'm popping it when it turns sideways, compared to if I keep it facing straight. Like, if I'm reeling it, the mouth is always going to be facing towards me. But if I give it a little bit of slack, and, like, almost like I'm about to walk it, and it darts off to a side, whenever I go to twitch it, then it makes that familiar like bloop noise. So that's interesting. think I gotta figure it out. So slack line, and then as I'm applying input, I'm also reeling in some slack and then introducing some slack. So I'm reeling in some slack and then just immediately reintroducing some slack. And it's like a pretty, like, I wouldn't say, my mind wants to say gradual, I don't know why, but it's like a pretty significant twitch compared to walking a frog. Like walking a frog is less is more as far as rod input, but with a popper, it's like reeling up all the slack, getting that face to dive into the water and make that bloop, and then reintroducing slack. Okay, cool. I just went through 2 branches. Oh man, that's not good. Okay, 1 down. This tree's gonna be a pain. Alright, well, only had a little bit to come out and fish, so that'll be it for this one. Thank you guys for stopping by and joining me on this short adventure at the little pond. If you haven't already, hit the like button, I would appreciate that. It helps the channel, helps the video, helps algorithms, all the good things. If you're not currently subscribed, please consider subscribing and showing your support. That would be cool, and I would greatly appreciate that. But I hope that you're able to go fishing, and if you are fishing, hope that you're able to catch a big one. But I'll catch you on the next one. Bloop. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later. Nice. Sweet. Hit that on the pause. Very cool. Alrighty. Don't you dare do that. Nice. Came right out too. Sweet. Thanks for that. That was cool.